Hey everyone, so I've gone and bought another high miler. This is more a risky purchase than those cheapo Mercedes that I got for a few £100. This one is a 2012 Lexus RX 450 hybrid, and it's the facelift version. So as you can see, the only real difference is you get this slightly snazzier front grille, and then you've got the daytime running lights versus the previous edition. Otherwise, rest of the bodywork pretty much looks the same, bar a bit of I think, excuse me if I'm wrong, maybe a little bit of chintziness around the lenses here, but that's it. This is the F Sport, by the way. At first I couldn't tell the difference, but with the F Sport I think you get these nice gunmetal grey alloys, and the grille is a little bit more aggressive or pronounced, I think. That's the only those of you that know, let me know, because I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. But otherwise, as you can see, pretty much it's a mild facelift. The main difference is in the software inside. So again, that even is very mild. You've got slightly improved graphics for the sat nav. The dials are still the same. This one benefits from head-up display, which is rather handy. And as you'll see, they got the snazzy uprated Lexus steering wheel with the F Sport, in case you forgot, because obviously with everything else it's very hard to tell between the standard and the F Sport. They got this nice rose gold, or whatever gold you want to call it, bronzy. I personally don't like it. I prefer the old steering wheel, the standard one. Less showy in my opinion, but I do like these inlays. These are nice. You know, sometimes they give those like really shiny mahogany type wood, but this is really nice, although it is going to scratch easily. And as you can see, the seats have seen better days. Yes, this is one of the bad things about the Lexus and its fake leather seats. Unfortunately, in the facelift version, things haven't improved. So I've got my work cut out trying to improve the look of these. I'll do a separate video on that. The driver's seat is good and the passenger seat is worse. You'll see from there. Look at that. I'll get to the owner details in a minute. So we have a quick little whiz around the bodywork. So on the sides here, it's pretty good. Not bad at all. I've seen the receipts. They've got brand new tyres there on the front. The one thing that's really concerning me is these headlights. So it's not because of the rain, but there is some water droplets inside and some mistiness inside those headlights, and I'm kind of bracing myself for this one, because if I can't maybe seal up the joints or where the seal is and stop that ingress, those lights second hand are over £300 each, and at the main dealer I think they're about £500-600, because it's those LED running lights, etc. They look lovely, but they go wrong, it costs a pretty penny. Otherwise, front end is alright. The bonnet is hard to tell you because it's raining, but it's pretty good. Again, the front alloys are in good nick. The rears have curbing all the way around, and what I suspect has happened is that the fronts and the backs have been swapped around. That's what I think's happened. There is a bit of a, can you see that? Bit of a mark there, but 150,000 miles. Yes, this car's done 150,000 miles, looks well for it, and it's owned by the same family since new. So husband and wife. Okay, I tell a lie, it was pre-registered with Lexus, and then the husband bought it, and then he gave it to the wife, and then it was too big for her, she couldn't handle it. Do you know why? Look what she done. Yeah, he pranged the rear, even though it's got a camera and parking sensors, and then there's a little bit of a prang on the back there. Otherwise, rest of it's alright, not bad. The rear tyres need changing. They're just above the legal limit, so I'll get away with it for now to drive it, but to sell it I'm going to have to change those rear tyres. Let's have a look at the back. It's got electric tailgate, but obviously for the purposes of this I'll just manually open it. There you are. same old as the previous. Relatively good condition. Yeah, they've looked after it well in that sense. Have a look. Spare wheel there. I hope so. Look at that. Lovely. Now, let's look at the back. So the back seats are in slightly better condition. For some reason, on camera those look purpley. On my screen it looks like it. So hopefully when I upload this it doesn't look purple, but that is genuinely black interior. The seats are starting to crack, as you can see, but that's more age related. But they're in good condition. They don't look like they've been used. There you go. Let me pan it back. Have a look at that. There you go. They don't look like they've been used much. The headlining's in really good condition, and being the F Sport, it's got the black headlining. All the door cards are in good nick. So it looks like on this one at the back, all I need to do is just give it a good little clean, although there is a little bit of a nick there. But hey, it's a second-hand car. It's not a new one. So you've got to expect some character full marks. I mean, look at me. I'm old now. I don't look the same as I did when I was 6 months old, do I? I've got so many wrinkles. It's the same with cars, ladies and gentlemen. So I've said my work is cut out on this passenger seat. I'm going to have to try and see if I can use some leather restorer to try and repair this. It's going to be too expensive to change this. I won't have the margins, because second-hand ones of these are about between £250–300, so I don't have the budget to allow for that. The interior again, the carpets are good, looks purple again, but generally the plastics are good, just needs a good little clean and should be okay. And then the door card, lovely, lovely. Yeah, again, a little bit of cleaning to do. These guys did live in Tunbridge Wells, so a bit posh, so it's quite reassuring, because usually, without being discriminatory, sounding discriminatory, usually these cars, when they're from well-to-do areas, they usually get well looked after, don't get abused, etc. But you know, you might say otherwise because of these seats, but really it's the seats. It's done 150,000 miles. This is fake leather seats, and this is what happens with fake leather seats. So all these modern cars where they're trying to tell you to go vegan, wait a few years, this is what happens. If it was proper leather, it wouldn't have happened this way. So have a look at this. So it says 2 previous keepers on here. So the first one was Lexus, and the second one was the husband. The current one is the wife. And then if we look at the history, unfortunately they didn't service it all at Lexus. They serviced it at their local garage. So I'll just try and get to the page. Hold on a minute. So there you have it. Here's the service history on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stamps in the book to 2021 April. But there is another invoice from April this year where they've spent £788 or £86, sorry, £787. So they had a full service done, annual service with pollen filter, brake fluids, and the 2 front tyres were changed at a cost of £306. Wow, expensive, but that's just how it is when you've got these premium tyres and premium branded vehicles. So it's got full service history up to 142, and the current mileage is 150. Hope you can see that. There you go. Right, shall we look under the hood? So under the hood, not much to show you. Obviously the gas struts work, so that's handy, because that's a heavy old bonnet, but with all the plastic coverings it's hard to tell. But obviously I have removed them. I had a look underneath here and all around the edges of the engine. There don't appear to be any oil leaks on the car, so mechanically, show you down here, pardon me, it looks good. Let me just quickly check the oil for you. I shouldn't be doing this while the car's on, but don't want to disappoint you all. Look at that, nice and clean, happy days. pop her back in there. I don't know what's going on outside, all these ambulances and stuff going around. I hope whoever's being rescued is okay. But yeah, so other than that, I need to try and work out whether it's coming from here or not. I have to check where the water is ingressing in. I'm just hoping. I have to take this out and look at the seals in there. So wish me luck. It's a bit of a difficult one because if it's, I might have to take the bumper off to get the headlight out and dry it out. So I'm not looking forward to that. So otherwise, what do I need to do? Well, I'll tell you in a minute, because let's go for a little spin in the car and then give you a final lowdown on what needs to be done before I can put this on sale, and whether I've got burnt again. So she pulls away, lovely, feels really tight. Let's see how she's like when we turn at speed. Look at that, lovely, holds the ground very, very well. And even though it's the F-Sport with slightly stiffer suspension, and I can feel the humps and bumps a little bit more, it's still very, very forgiving. So the ride is really nice. Let's have a look. Is this tracking a little bit out? Yeah, tracking's a little bit out because it's going to the left a little bit. Otherwise, she's pretty good. Only thing of note is when I press the brake on the front, it squeaks a little bit. So I don't know if you can hear that, but anyway, looks like front pads, no biggie. Other than that, she's lovely, sound as a pound. Okay, so there you have it. She drives lovely. You wouldn't know she's done 150,000 miles. Typical the Lexus RX 450s. This is why I love them so much. They're such lovely, lovely cars. So mechanically excellent, drives lovely. It's just these niggly little bodywork stuff. So the biggest one are these headlights. I'm hoping I can save those. I've got to change the rear two tyres and then give her a good old clean. There's some minor little marks that I'm going to not take to the body shop. It's really minor for this age, gonna expect it. So and I'm not charging top dollar, so let's see. I'll probably put it up for about, I'll have to double check Elder Trader, but my gut is telling me around 8.5, something like that. Hopefully let's see if I can clear $1,000 on this car, fingers crossed. But if I have to do these headlights, oh man, yeah, and they don't get fixed, then I can say sweet goodbye to any ideas of a profit. Anyway, wish me luck everyone. But overall, lovely little car. And one thing I did forget to say is the emissions on this is a little bit lower, this facelifted one. So it's about £2 a month cheaper on direct debit. I don't know, they must have done something to the engine to tune it to be lower emissions, but happy days, not complaining. Hope you like and subscribe everyone, and see you on the next one. Ta-da!